Hello, in this lecture we will discuss the AC generator. AC generator is a device which is used to convert the mechanical energy of rotation into electrical energy. The word generator is a misnomer because it does not generate anything. It simply converts the mechanical energy into the electrical energy. The generator was designed by Nikola Tesla. The principle of the AC generator, it is based on the principle of electromagnetic induction, which we have discussed earlier. It is a diagram of the generator. Generator consists of field magnets. These two are the field magnets. One is the south pole and the another is the north pole. The armature is the coil PQRS, which is made up of the copper, and there are the large number of the turns, and each turn is well insulated from each other. The armature rotate within the magnets. Then the slip rings. This one are the slip rings. They are connected with the lower end of the coils and they rotate with the coil. B1 and B2 are the brushes. They are fixed at its position and they do not move with the coil. They are conducting in nature and it is to provide the contact between the rings and the load. Load is anything through which we will have to pass the AC. Now, the AC generator, see the working. These are the field magnets, that is north and the south poles of a very strong magnet. It is a armature. Armature is a coil which is rotate within the magnetic field, and the lower ends, these two ends are connected with the slip rings. And slip rings are in contact with the brushes. Okay. Now, let us rotate the armature. As we rotate the armature, there is a change in the flux linked with the coil. As the flux linked with the coil, due to the change in the orientation of the coil, the current is produced. The direction of the current here is direction of the current here is PQRS, then it is B2 to B1 is the direction of the current. After the half rotation, S takes the position of P and R takes the position of Q. And so after the half rotation, the current is flowing from S, R, Q, P, B1 to B2. Now see the direction of the current. Through the load, the direction of current in the first figure is in upward direction and in the second figure it is in the downward direction. It means that the current direction of the current is reversed after every half rotation. Now it is a working, whatever I told you is written in this slide, that the armature is rotated in such a way that the arm PQ goes down and the arm S come up from the plane of the diagram. Induced EMF and the current is set up in the coil. By Fleming's right hand rule, the direction of the current is so and so. And after half rotation, the arm PQ comes up, RS goes down into the plane of the diagram, and by Fleming's right hand rule, the direction of the current is reversed. If one way the current is taken positive, then the other way current is taken negative. It means the current wave is a sinusoidal wave. Now, the theory. As you know, the flux is equal to P dot area of the coil. If there is one turn, if there are n turns, then the relation is NBA. As it is a dot product of the magnetic field and area vector, so this can be written as NBA cos theta. If coil rotates with the angular speed omega, then in time t, theta becomes equal to omega t, and this will be the relation. Now, it is a magnetic field, this one is a coil, and it is rotating with the angular speed omega. The direction it makes, the normal to the plane of the coil makes an angle theta with the direction of the magnetic field. So, when we differentiate it with respect to t, then d phi by dt equals to NBA, and the differentiation of the cos omega t is sin omega t minus omega. Now, you know very well that the EMF induced is directly proportional to the rate of change of flux. So, EMF is equal to NBA omega sin omega t, minus minus becomes plus. If this NBA omega is represented by E naught, then this relation is this one, where E naught is the maximum EMF, which is equal to NBA omega. Now, if we are trying to plot the graph between the EMF and T using the relation E equals to E naught sine omega T, in place of omega, just use 2 pi upon T and replace the T first by 0, then T by 4, T by 2, then T by 4. Replace this value first by 0, T by 4, T by 2, 3T by 4, and so on. Then you are getting the wave, which is sinusoidal wave. Thank you and have a nice day.